Unity, this amazing game engine with which some cool current games are made. I know that choosing a game engine to create your own games is difficult because when you're looking for the best engine, a lot of options appear. One of the most highlighted is Unity. This must have a reason, right? So in today's video, I will be talking about the reasons why you should use Unity. In addition to that, at the end I am going to say something that maybe completely changes your point of view about game engines. Now let's start. Most massive community of programmers. Today, Unity is used worldwide and is one of the most popular cross-platform game engines out there. Its community embodies over 2.5 million registered developers and is a place where both hobbyists and experienced users can share ideas, ask for advice, or browse through documentation. This game engine is known for its high-quality, next-level visual effects. The highly customizable rendering technology that the game engine offers, along with a variety of intuitive tools, facilitate the creation of fantastic looking games. In 3D games, developers can generate natural, smooth movements of objects, and there are also lots of tutorials to choose from that explain how to do it all. A unique feature that has contributed to Unity's popularity, making programmers and game creators' life easier, is the playing mode option. With the help of this effective tool, developers can edit their work in no time, as it allows them to test and review the gameplay as they go, being able to instantly check their work. In this sense, when discovering bugs, programmers can pause the game and make the necessary changes with ease. In addition, the Unity Assets Store, which was launched in November 2010, makes games development even simpler and more cost-effective. Creators have a variety of assets to choose from, whether they are looking for specific sounds, 3D structures, patterns, textures, or animations. Developers can use them to make their vision come alive. These assets are available for both free and paid versions, and furthermore, designers can sell their assets and collect 70% of revenue. Having such a large community, Unity developers can ask questions and find solutions to their issues by asking other members, all this in a friendly and supportive environment. Moreover, Unity engineers meet with community members annually in an organized event named after the game engine. During this conference, developers share experiences, exchange ideas, and connect with each other, consolidating the community. Connected with the previous point, we have education. As Unity has the most massive community of programmers, when you want to start learning it, by only watching a couple of tutorials, you can easily learn it. There is a lot of information out there and a lot of tutorials to learn from. You can learn how to make any type of game by just watching a tutorial. The amount of tutorials about Unity is enormous. From my personal experience about starting to learn Unity, I can say that when I was starting learning it, the amount of tutorials on the internet was very helpful. Because let's say for example I wanted to make a space shooter game. Well, there were a lot of tutorials to learn from and to make the game I wanted. If I want to make, I don't know, Candy Crush, Fruit Ninja, I can just learn it from a tutorial in the internet. Also, obviously, while you are programming, you will face some errors and you will have to deal with them. Because of the size of the community of programmers that Unity has, solving errors is very easy. Why? Because probably the error that you are having or the issue that you are having, maybe other person have had it before and a solution is out there on the internet. Also, the Unity's Discord server is also giant. You have a lot of people there that it's willing to help you out when you need it. Sometimes I post in the Discord server that I'm having some kind of error or I want to add some feature to my game, and they even post the code that I need. Job opportunities. A lot of companies have developed their games by using Unity. So if your goal is to apply for a job and to work at a company, probably Unity is the best option for you. Although there are other game engines that are also popular, for example Unreal, the data says that Unity is the most popular and is the most used in companies. You can make either 2D or 3D projects. If you are starting, the most common thing is that you are trying to make a 2D game. But then when you're starting to learning more deeply, you can also make 3D games as well. This means that the game engine is really flexible and can suit everybody. The 2D game engine works perfectly fine. Personally, I've used the 2D game engine for about an year and I never had a lot of problems. On the other hand, I've never used the 3D, but a lot of people says that the 3D part of Unity was incredibly good. Maybe it's not as powerful as Unreal Engine, but you can make a lot of interesting things using the 3D part of Unity. In conclusion, you can make nearly any type of game using Unity. You can make simple things and obviously you can make more complex things. You can export your game for any platform. You can make games for Android, for iOS, for PlayStation, for Xbox. You can make games for any platform you wish. This is again very related with the previous point, in this case with the points of both 2D and 3D, because it means that Unity can be used for any person. Maybe you want to make an Android game, well obviously you can use Unity, or you want to export your game for, I don't know, PlayStation, you can also make it as well by using Unity. In other game engines, for example in Godot, exporting to Android is too difficult. I don't know why. For example with Godot, I am always having a lot of problems exporting my games. But with Unity, once you have everything set up properly, everything works fine. I don't know why with Godot, sometimes exporting works and other times exporting doesn't work. So if you're planning to export your game for lots of platforms, Unity is also a good option for you. Licenses. At the beginning, you don't have to pay anything. The engine is completely free and you can use all the tools within it. You don't have any type of limitations. So let's say at the beginning you have a full access to the game engine. But once you start earning a lot of money, like 100k per year or something like that, that's a giant amount of money, you have to pay for a license. I could only make a video about licenses because that topic is very big. But to sum up everything about licenses, at the beginning it's completely free and you have full access to the game engine. However, once you start earning a lot of money, you have to pay a license. Let's now move in the conclusion. I've been using Unity for about an year. Previously, I had used Godot. What I really like about Unity is about the education part and the most massive community of programmers. I think they are the two most important advantages about using Unity. Also the fact that anybody can learn Unity due to education, due to the amount of tutorials that are on the internet is also very important. Game engines are just tools that the game developer uses to make their games. So maybe it doesn't really matter which game engines you use, if it is Unity, if it is Unreal, if it is Godot, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. What does matter is the game you're making, the features of the game, because if you publish your game on the Play Store, people wouldn't matter if you make it with Unity, Unreal or Godot. They just want to enjoy your game. So I would recommend that you take importance in choosing a game engines and rather give importance to learning about the beautiful world of game development. The game engine doesn't really matter. What matters is the final result of your game and the satisfaction that you can give the user when playing your creation. This is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please consider subscribing, like the video and comment. Have a great day and bye bye.